Welcome to another health talk. And a health talk na no, it's about flu. And mostly you get flu during the fall season going into the winter. What is flu and how does it happen? How can you prevent or treat it? Into a case of flu, what is flu? Flu is a contagious respiratory illness caused by influenza viruses. Yeah, waharawa na se o breathing respiratory na ewo no. Eho na flu virus no attack na when you flu. I think so. It's me cause several illnesses. Unya flu, yarea for be it's me no ediba, and in the most severe cases, no, it can lead to death. Inti yeah, there I was saying, and so oma when you come home. So how do you diagnose the flu? Mostly, the best way to diagnose if you have a flu, it's through testing, and there are various testings available. I think said for one, we have rapid influenza diagnostic tests, and I say RITDS. Mostly it detected parts of virus now why you're infected with no. I stimulate immune response no RITDS no detect those. And if you use RITDS, you can get response within 10 to 15 minutes. And the tests for RITDS no, they are not accurate all of the times. And sometimes you may have the flu, but then the test will show a negative. And you have to pay attention to that. If you feel like symptoms are similar to flu, but then we use RITDS now a mild negative response, I will tell you say be at hospital. And then we have rapid molecular assays. Assays so detect genetic material of the flu virus. No, so they make kind flu viruses ne yewo ahudo bebre ti me yewo. Into your molecular assay na determine the kind of virus we contracted through the genetic material of the virus. And also we have results within 15 or 20 minutes. Now rapid molecular assays no more effective and as more accurate than RITDS. No, and most people prefer that. There are also more accurate ones. Oko hospital na ya swab or nose, and I say your throat. Na yeah, they are to say they are COVID by near testing. No, these ones they do it in a more specialized laboratories. And Bibiana omobe swab no omo dia koyena amawe hu flu se wenya na se unyae. And then lastly, your healthcare provider can also diagnose you based on your symptoms. Say oko hospital na oko doctor hall na oshewa based on the doctor's qualification any they were onim flu said yes it here no. And sometimes through their own clinical judgment they can be like yeah or flu without even testing you because they be our symptoms now or one similar to flu, you can tell right away. Now, signs and symptoms of flu. You call signs and symptoms are the most common one. Hotel who pass unye flu a fever. I say na o temperature no ekosro na ho ayehye nti obi de ne ho kan o sa da na ho ayehye sa utiminya chills ase wo ho ana awose egu asa award de kakra utimi coffee ewo abo unya sore throat and asa omunim eye wo ya na ohunimu esoni nsuo afi na o muscles ne ohunam baby a eye wo ya na wanya etiare and I say oye bibi kakra bia na wabre. These are some symptoms or signs of flu. And mostly you can also get like discomfort. I say ohunam ya basa basa. And these are also not like untimim pinpointed, but there are also signs. I will say when you these. And uncomplicated influenza. Se kasa uncomplicated influenza na se flu se unya flu na it's the yare bi ba and ano nya DP and I say it is other symptoms bi ba and yet that serious. A bit to say pneumonia, although pneumonia can be very life threatening. No, it comes with flu that also shows say flu no ayekese. You can also get sinus or ear infection. I say or sinuses na ene wasum no na when your infection utiminya myocarditis. And also I say inflamed myocardium, the middle layer of your heart, na why inflamed. And now utiminya muscle tissue aches. And I say myalgia, I say bones mune or muscles mune emuye waya. Utiminya multiple organ failure. And I say multi-organ failure. And I say or liver or kidney or heart. And I say or other livers, other organs in your body can fail if you get flu that is not treated right away. And now utiminya sepsis. Sepsis is a condition where your immune system has an extreme response to infection. I say injury. Just a bibi yawa na to the extreme level now our body immune system I quickening. Inti say even so immune system no yemushina bibi sa na your friend sepsis. Inti say unya flu na untreated, you can get these uncomplicated symptoms and as uncomplicated disease states. And a complicated influenza and so because when you flu and also when you influenza yarea kesia edeba ebi to say in cremuno your otitis media your croup your bronchiolitis tracheitis ni say inflammation of your bronchial for bronchitis na tracheitis ni inflammation of your trachea myocarditis and also I say inflammation of your myocardium and a Reyes syndrome say mostly Reyes syndrome and cranketwa or exposed to aspirin and as a salicylate into say oma cry aspirin most of the time and as even a proxina nasa or flu utiminya Reyes syndrome into a very important say in crankasa it's not encouraged sobema and cry aspirin and I say naproxen at a very younger age, because of Reyes syndrome possibility that mobitimi enya. Na se flu ni beka ho ema Reyes syndrome possibility and so ekostro. Ewo empenimfomu so complicated influenza se openinya influenza na se one share treat flu hoa otiminya dehydration and I say heart failure and I say myocardial infarctions otiminya diabetes otiminya COPD na say wo airflow na o the breathing na restricted and also etimiya also winya flu na when treating a year. Now, everyone is susceptible to getting flu. No matter how healthy you are, you can get flu. But there are certain people they have higher risk. Like flu season drew, if they are not, care is not taken, most people, older adults, over 65 years. So, any panel, flu bana yampa no drama na say wanye vaccinated obetimi anya flu intempa and I say obi a various chronic conditions to say asthma, diabetes and I say heart diseases almost a very higher risk of getting flu. Say almost flu season do not man take care. Pregnant women, because all your pregnant women immune system and so not too strong and I say protected two people ninti care should be taken as I also bet me any flu. I feel younger children younger than 5 years old almost so at risk of getting flu because my immune system no any that strong. But in younger than 2, so care should be taken because almost so I feel our immune system need developing. I feel people with asthma said they are more likely because flu affects the respiratory system and people with asthma so mostly their respiratory system na at fault so flu season do not man take care almost a higher risk of getting flu. I feel people with kidney or liver disorders almost it's flu so man take care. So these are some age groups and I say some people population also flu draw musha omuhuye. Now, some people confuse cold with flu. So, obinya cold obetimadrin say when you flu, but there are two differences between both of them. And these are some ways obehu and I say symptoms that would show you say if you have a cold or if you have a flu. Mostly cold, no, it's a gradual process. Or symptoms neighbor and kakra. But with flu, no dear, ube uhu ya fena ase achill. With fever, no so unya coda, untanya fever. But unya flu are mostly common among people, no. Nipa kakra bina omuntanya fever with flu, but it is very common say unya flu or ubenya fever. Afe aches to say honam baby ya woya and I say utimiti o nkase mu say no so ya woya no unya cold and tanye higher, but unya flu are very common, sometimes very severe say ubenya these aches no. Afe so chills na I say award deal, but in frama I won't him cross in frama kakrebi ball huana award deal mostly I don't know. I met as I was saying na ego no. Unya colder, untenya chills, but unya flu a common say ubenya chills. Fatigue or weakness say ubre uye bibi kakra na wa yemre. Unya colder, utenya it's not always, but sometimes utiminya. But unya flu a very common say ubenya this fatigue or weakness. And sneezing is very common with cold. Say when see a lot when you're cold, but with flu no so and all the time. It's sometimes that ubenya sneezing with flu, but cold yeah very common say ubenya sneezing. I feel chest discomfort and I say cough. So unya colder, you can get mild to moderate coughing. I say obawa but enye kese. But se unya flu it can be severe say obawa no ne mukostro. And then we have productive and non-productive cough. To say productive no as a tia hro as a amamai ewum, but non-productive no dear obawa and so shame but feel say obawa ne flu can be flu cough mostly unproductive. And a stuffy nose no, and so you're very common with cold. Uben say unya a year now as a hunimaye ma him crass to na say huni bon si ukasa yes ukasa wo trim. But unya flu so untenya stuffy nose. Afe sore throat is very common among those two. But I am very common with cold. Say was a uminimu eya wo ya ni bibi sana. Mostly it's associated with cold than it's with flu. And headache. So I very rare with cold. So when you're cold and it's just say I say ohuni born si kakra, but unyetiare. But so when you're flu dia utimi enyetiare. And I say very common say ubenyetiare. And 2 age groups so very important. Say who one and say Emma who said nipa chrono flu and I say flu complication no in children and in penning for in children also sakrane breeding tentem na no add 10 bluish afe ne ribs no as our hormones so they are pulling with each other. And I say, oh, homina ne kokoya ne ya, onya muscle pain, dehydration. And I say, or the whole, I say, one kekane ho, and so or kasan. So I say, say, on ni ho ye. And I say, a cranial seizure, a very important say, rational because in that case, no, so we flu now all show that symptoms now. A emergency, I was say, or the hospital. And as I cry fever, so call over 104. And also who here say obe who say fever no complicated or say no so odene call hospital and I in cry younger than 12 weeks or also fever no and also who said so when flu cry na say ni fever no was right also oye who say emergency or odene be call hospital and I cry so or fever na or coffee na fever ne cough na jai afi na asan by bad this time na more severe and I say more harder and also some emergency warnings also who say ni flu no complicated and also in the hospital afi so sakra no chronic medical condition bia na as a condition na or no kese as a first no oninam ho kakra okay but ni flu ni ba afi ne yare na or yare no kese and also who here say or they never call hospital because na flu no air complicated. In penny for so or say difficulty breathing. The penny no flu na fe I say untimi enhomi and I say or shortness of breath or home kakra na so pause and also ehun here say obeko hospital persistent pain and I said pressure in the chest. So ne ho baby eya ne ya kona ba and I said pressure aba ne kokko so home a or think I say hoye ne ya. And I say, oh, why now Nanisu Brino, no, I confused, or why now when you seizure. It's mostly uncommon to penny benya seizure, but onya now flu. I just say, no, so you're very complicated. Also, in the hospital, or flu now on your so papa, also in the call because of emergency, severe muscle pain, severe weakness, and I say, or antibiotics, so or ye baby, but I say, or person and also who he has who say emergency in that case. I feel nipa ko fever. Na afe fever ne ko or cough na samba but buy na no aye dia. And also who he has obe hese obe neighbor call hospital immediately. And I face worsening chronic medical condition to say or diabetes, penino or diabetes now on your flu, na afe diabetes no. I say no what me say I know ye dia. And also emergency warning, and also who's a flu no AI complicated. Now, how does flu spread? Mostly, flu can be detected within day one. Day na unya na you can feel the symptoms say abantin or say abrupt no. Into unya flu na wa utimi sa day na wa hu. Ansa kra na the symptoms begin to show. 5 to 7 days now if symptoms no issue but in day one no what to me who say BB ent ni ye ewo mu and some symptoms no I shall say a ye ni hoadi and people with flu so they are mostly contagious within the first 3 days into onya adse na minya flu na from ene ekosi Monday no so nipa bebrebe me they can also contract it because it's highly contagious within those stages. And they also spread by tiny droplets. Say nipa kro or bowa or sneezy and also one wo kasampo no it's me every but because they are viruses nintino they spread through these coughing sneezing and mostly all kasa and so utimi enya. And obi wo or flu but only signs and symptoms baby be anche say or flu but still no they can spread the virus as long as say our virus whether they have the signs or not no obetimi still spread the ama afoforo enya and a very unlikely to say bia when ya flu na say bia me hwensi wo me nsem na me de kan table na obi be kan and also utiminya but very unlikely. And so these are some ways flu so is spreading. Now, prevention of flu. The best way to prevent flu is to get vaccinated every year. Amphibia, now flu vaccine. They usually start by the end of September, maybe 25th, 26th September. Now, vaccines never out. Until early October, they now also flu vaccine. And then it's available from 6 months and older. Akra wadi 6 months kopimo bia obru say nyina timi enya flu no. Na very important say people who are at higher risk, say the body in for over 65 years and as a pregnant women and as a more chronic illness no. Very important part or mobenya against prevention rather than so mobenya and sana or more Ako war paniano. Until before ubenya flu no crano, especially at people with higher risk. Now what's a unya flu vaccine no and sana when ya flu and kasa. Avesu CDC recommend say obia benya ni flu vaccine no every year. And the flu vaccine that is provided every year no. It protects you against all the 3 influenza viruses no. Until unya flu na it's like a 3-in-1 thing. Unya vaccine pe. No matter which flu virus you be attack you, because you have the vaccine, to be able to protect you against that. Now, open more about flu. So, Dr. Emmanuel Benson, I think say your first series of the health talk no, on the DKMA about vaccination. And to call back to Dr. Ima's video, it's elaborative about how you can get the flu vaccine and how you can prevent through vaccination. And here are some resources that are important. If you want to know more about flu, how it works, especially for healthcare providers, nurses, healthcare workers, the second link can help you. Now, so if you want to know more about the vaccination schedule, now out every year, because the schedule is updated every year, and the flu vaccine schedule now, the third link can also help you. And if so you're a parent, now educate yourself about how to help your children protect themselves against flu. The first link can also help you with that. These are some resources and this is the reference for the slides. CDC website, all the information I make CDC website will be ready and so for free. Your best ready secretary on boy said ye bet to me esuana aboy na yen hospital komu so reduce enough and say save scar from Enrone hospital da. Nti erade nhyia kakra so my we yesu dem nti. Amen.